video, I'm going to talk about how to create a template, okay, from a border, a title block that you've customized. All right, so here's an example of what we were talking about in class, the Geneva assembly. We had the laser work sheet, okay, we had the assembly sheet, see? And in the assembly sheet, when we did this one, we went through the effort of customizing the title block, right? And now the goal is, okay, now I start my detailed drawings of each component. I told you you could do it inside your assembly file, inside your assembly detail drawings, and just make multiple sheets. Okay? If you had standard items, you wouldn't want to do this. You want to import them, so you'd have different, literally different IDW files. But in our case, we're putting it all together because everything was custom work. So here is your sheet 3. This is the first individual drawing file. So now what you want to do before you create your template so that it appears every time you want an option, your personal title block option, right? Regardless of the drawing. First thing you must remember is if you're going to do one of these in metric, you need to do an independent one in inches. You cannot make one template and then just say I could use it ubiquitously between the two. You cannot. You have to, what I'm doing right now for the metric version, you will have to do independently. When you do your inch drawings, you'll have to independently make that title block, okay, whatever settings you want, and then repeat all these actions I'm about to show you independently for inches. Got it? That's the key. I'll say that over and over again. So independently, I'm making a metric one right here. First thing you want to do, so you don't lose all your work, is you do a save as, and I'm going to say Triton template just to be different, okay? Because I already went through this explanation before, but this time I'm recording it. That's why that file's there. Just going to call it Triton template. There is no save as option for it, but first thing I want to do is do that. So you're going to hit OK, and then there's the Triton template. So of all things, you literally delete everything else on here. Whatever is in your template, goes with your template. So if you don't want all the luggage, the baggage coming with it, you got to get rid of it all. Got it? All of it. So if you have 5 different little tabs, everything, all of these have to go away. Okay? These all have to go away, and you have to have only one. All right? One file, clean. Change its name. Get it? You're gonna all that stuff. Because whatever you call that tab, all those things, everything's going to be retained. So you're going to edit the sheet, call it sheet 1, whatever you want to do. All right? A size. This also ensures that you get the A size border up front instead of constantly having to change it from the D size default you get. Got it? So you hit save because you always want to save it, so you have the original on file. If there's anything you wished you added to the template, now's the time. One thing I didn't show you, and since we're recording, I'm going to show it to you. If I edit the template, one thing I did not include in here that some students like, I know I do, which is perhaps you would like the logo, just for kicks and giggles, of your company, right? Now remember, if you don't want this border to print out, turn sketch only on. Remember that? Because that is its version of doing construction geometry inside here. So when you customize your border and make your own, make your own title block is what I meant to say. Whatever you don't want to print, make sure, or don't want to have visible, make sure to pick sketch only. All right, guys? So in here, let's say I want to bring in an image. I'm just going to jump online and pick, I am actually using the school's computer, not my laptop, so I don't have the logo that I want right away. So I'm going to look online real quick, just for fun, and see if I could find it. Okay, there's a nice one right here. We could use this one. This is the school's logo. I would not recommend a color logo, just word of advice, because most people's printers are black and white. So if you are going to use a company logo, as I'll call it, Make sure to pick a monochrome colored item. So nothing in color. Right now the TC I can find is in color. So I'm going to take this one. Okay. I'm going to, let's see if I could copy the image. Let's see if I could jump in here. Nope, 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 that's not helping me. I'm going to have to save image as, or copy image. I'm going to jump into Paint. I know this is a quick little fix. Jump into Paint, paste my image, crop it all the way to just what I wanted. So that I don't have a ton of modifications I can do in here, so it is grayscale. But I'm just going to do a quick save and drop it into where I'm saving this, which is my folder here, just to have it. And then X out of this, minimize this. And then I'm going to go ahead and, let's see, bring it in. So I've got different choices. That's the add text. I want to just bring in an image. I'm going to bring it in right here. The Triton PNG. It's not perfect. Whoops. Brought it in twice now. Undo. Get it? It's not perfect. I will tell you that. That's not the, you're not going to achieve. If you do it on the fly like I did, you usually want to use a nice editor, okay? That's like what we were doing the other day when we were doing the laser work. But just for the purpose of this, I'm going to hit Finish Sketch. I'm going to say Save As, or not Save As. What did I say? When you want to save it as your primary, just hit Save, right? So there it is. See that? Okay. Now, even though it's a white background, this is a beige background. That's how you print it. It's not going to be on beige paper, so don't worry about that. But generally speaking, you get a nice logo, get a nice PNG that you create. So I just did something really quick. Now, File, and of all things, you're going to pick. File. Whoops. Got to exit it out. Okay, good. You're going to go File, and you should be able to do Export. You have different export options. It's not in there. So let's see. Save As. There it is. File, Save As. It's typically in Save As. Export if I want to send it somewhere else, because I was thinking images, so that was in my head. Sorry about that. So you go to Save As. Save Copy as Template. Now, where does it go? Do you leave it in English US? Leave it up here? No. What is it? Which one's ours? We made the effort of making it what? Templates? English? Is it English or is it metric? What is it? It's metric. This particular template is going to go in here under the metric family. And there it is, Triton template. And then you hit Save. Now, of course, all of you are like, well, Masharis, why didn't you have this from the beginning? Load it on the computers. Because then I wouldn't be able to teach you how to do this. It's better to teach you how to do it than just to do it for you. Okay? My 10 cents. Once it's done, everything's good. That's it. Then you X out of this. It'll ask you to save it again, the IDW. You do that. And then here's what's the coolest part of all. You go and create a drawing. You want to do a template, metric. Dun, da, da, da. The Triton template is right there for you. And then when you create it, ta-da, you start off exactly where you want to be. That's it. And this will end this video.